Alright everyone, I want to point out one of the things I don't like about this little Ganzo 712 right now, and that's the axis lock buttons and how flush they are and how tight they are to the frame. Oops, sorry. To the frame here. So I'm thinking about modding it, and the only problem with modding it right now is the ability to remove any of these Torx head screws because of how tight they are in there. They're like they're super glued in there, so I'm going to have to try and use, oh boy, a soldering iron to see if I can get these screws out. But I wanted to give you a shot here at what I'm going to do before and how it looks before, as you can see there. I'm going to see if I can Dremel a little of this material away, work it away, and see if it just can make it just a little bit easier to actually get a grip on these axis locks, make it a little bit easier and friendlier to use. And I'll show you on the other side here. It's on my camera in macro mode. You can see, and there's only one of these screws I was able to remove, and I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head right now, but they are in here quite good. Oops, I think that's for this one here. But you can't even remove this at all. I don't know if they used red Loctite or super glue. I'm guessing super glue. So I'm going to see if I can remove them. If I can't remove them with this method, with heat and this tool, I'm going to have to slot them, which may do damage to the frame, which I really don't want to do. Well, at least with the scales. I mean, not the frame, but the scales. I really don't want to do that if I don't have to, so I'm hoping the heat method works first. And if the heat method does work, I'll come back and show you. If not, I'll show you a little bit further along then, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Alright, well, I hope that's coming into focus for you. You can see how much Loctite or super glue or whatever they use. It took a bunch of heat to get that off. I mean, that's just a side panel screw. This is this one right there. That took me, I don't know, half hour of just heating and then trying to tighten and loosen before it finally popped free. So this is going to take me quite a while, I think. Alright, I could not get all the screws out. I actually ended up stripping one. And then I tried to, well, I successfully cut a slot in it for a screwdriver, but the metal on that particular screw was so frickin' soft. I mean, even a regular screwdriver just stripped. I mean, I didn't even put any much pressure on the Torx, and it was stripped already. It was just a bad screw. They busted barely got it in. But hey, it's Chinese. Knife didn't cost me anything really. But I wanted to show you what I did. As I gave up trying to get these out, I got one side done, but I still couldn't get the pivot out. No matter what I tried, the pivot screw would not come out. So I had to do it. Well, it was still on the knife, and it's still rough. I've got to get sandpaper. Some really fine sandpaper, and see if I can sand this and smooth this out and make this look better. Because it is a little rough right now. Well, and I'll show you the other side here. There's the other side. As you can see, it's still quite wet. I took a knife, sprayed a whole bunch of silicone spray into the knife, and tried to flush out as much of the G10 material as possible. But it needs a little work. It's so much easier now for me to grip. I can actually get my thumb and finger on this now without much effort and be able to pull it back. There, it was just too tight in there to be able to do it. Now I can, well, kinda do it, but I can grip this a lot easier. The knife is just stiff. It needs oil actually, not the silicone spray to work back in there and work some more of this crap out. So I wanted to show you that, and I'll try to take a video after I get this sanded out once I get the 600 grit paper, but I may forget, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Alright, not 100% pleased with this, but without being able to get the scales off here. I am done trying. I did sand it up some, and it didn't make a, you know, it did smooth it out some, but it's just too hard to do with it on the, yeah, it's still on the liner. So, hey, just wanted to show you. It's still a little bit rough looking, but it is smooth now that I sanded it down to the best of my ability. Once I figure a way to get the strip screw out and be able to replace it, I may update you all, but that's all I'm going to do right now. And hey, it's a usable knife now. It may not look 100% pretty, but hey, it's a $24 knife that was not working for me, and now it is. Thanks for watching.